Hey guys, Bethrezan here. Because my first video, I'm going to introduce myself a little bit. I'm a 70-year-old guy, and my hobby is playing retro games. Mostly the games on PS1 and Sega Master System. Because it's my first video, I'm going to take it off easy and simple with rock and roll racing. It's a game made by Inter Games. Rock and roll racing is a game about driving your car, surviving every lap of the race, and trying to kill as many enemies as possible. And when you're at the end of the game, you will be at an end boss in a 1v1 fight. Pretty hard at the last part, but the beginning is really easy for new players and etc. So first off, this is the main menu, and you have your characters. So we take a look at the characters first. We have Jack Bloodwheel, Hiroki, Jackal, Motormouth, Tula Crimstone, and Junkyard. My favorite is Jackal because he's a zombie-like person, and one of my favorite things are zombies. So we have driving, tactical, and aggression. Driving and tactical influence the maneuvering of the car. Just the higher that is, the better you can maneuver your car. The aggression is when you have missile-based weapons, you will be able to fire them faster. If that's maxed out, you can almost fire them instantly. So we have, every time you pick a driver, you have 5 XP points. You can put in driving, tactical, and aggression. So I'm putting 1 in driving and 2 in tactical. So we have a 3, 3, 4. And that's pretty good for beginning. We go back to the main. Then we can pick a car. This is the RS&T Bombback and the Nemesis Factory Tiger Shark. These are the only cars you can buy in the beginning, because you only have 150,000, and these are like 135,000 and 100,000. This car has a phaser cannon and oil slick defensive weapon, and Tiger Shark has a minigun with mines as defensive weapons. The Aztec has also a phaser cannon with oil slick. Hell Falcon has missile-based weapons with mines. Tormentor is a double blaster cannon with tornado launcher as defensive weapon. And Nightmare has also a rocket-based attack with a backfiring laser as defensive weapon. In this video, I'm going to buy the Tiger Shark of my habit, and then I'm going to show you the equipment, but not now, but after I've done a race, because we don't have enough money to buy anything, so it's pretty useless time now. So here we have trial and race. Trial is like nobody is driving except you, and so you can see where the power-ups are, the turns, and etc, etc. So this is the race, the actual race. You can see NPCs, or the bots, how you like to call it. So we're going to start a race.
Qualifying heats for the semi-finals held on Earth, and they're shipping us there via the participants' cruiser.
This is the overview of the track and the boss who's owning the track. There's one boss a stage, so the boss is like the main character, the enemy character. So this is the actual game.
Bad mojo,
put the volume a bit down so you can understand me. So this is the actual race with the left bottom, the speed meter, the radar at the right bottom, the ranking at top, and with the nitro and the kills, the laps at right, the lap bonus and timer, and doom timer, or death timer as you want to call it. Okay, so the deal with the doom or the death timer is when it reaches 0 before you enter a lap, you're dead and the race ends immediately. The lap bonus is if you can beat that one, the timer, you can earn more money at the end of the race. Okay, now about the bars on the left and the right is, you see if I shoot my main gun, so the right one decreases, and when I shoot my defensive weapon with triangle button, the left one will go down. The rules are really simple for this game. It's like X for accelerate, square for primary weapon, triangle for defensive weapon, and circle for nitro. Now you have the pickups like cash for extra cash, armor for extra health for your car, a shield. It's like an impenetrable shield around your car like this one. Nothing can hit you, but you can get rammed by the other cars. It saves like for 10 seconds. Then we have dark matter. It's an invisibility and invincibility all in one. You can hit anybody, but they can't hit you. But you can pick up any power in the meantime. It stays like 20 seconds. Then we have white dwarf. This makes you larger like this. And if you hit a car, it's dead. And then we have super shock, and that's like you're overheating your weapon and it shoots twice as fast, but you can shoot it for 50 seconds straight without being out of ammo. That's kind of all the power up there is. Oh, missed it. Now at the right bottom you have your radar, but you can change it from the option screen to a map to see where the enemies are more precisely. And you have the left top, you have your nitro cannon. I will use the nitro pretty soon, but not now because it's dark for not white to use here. Look at the blue flame as you're using a nitro. It's like, yeah, and the music in this game, it's like metal, rock and roll. It's pretty awesome for this game. So here's the score screen, or what you've earned is raise your cash prizes for first, second or third. Cash bonuses from the cash pickups, and the lap bonus is for whenever you beat the lap timer. Not pretty hard to beat that, so that would be always 10,000 or 20,000. Then you see your kills and your deaths and your XP you earned. Sorry about that. Now we can go to equipment to see what we can buy. We have now 100,000 cash. So the best thing to do is to max out your armor quickly as possible. Because you can see when you have only level 1 armor, you can die in like 4 seconds, 5 seconds by the boss. So that's pretty stupid. Now when you have this amount of money left, you can either max out your engines, tires, or your cannon. So the best thing to do is upgrade your engine or weapon. It's really personal, because if you want the speed you take engine, if you want to make the power you take your offensive weapon. But I never pick the defensive weapon because I don't really use it a lot in the later stages, only at stage 1, so it's pretty much money waste. So you can save money for, instead of buying that, you can save your money for the other cars. So I'm going to buy it. And that's kinda a conclusion of my video. So please comment and rate and like or dislike, but especially comment so I can improve my video making. Bye guys.